Hey everybody, welcome back to SaraJAwesome. Today is not a good day for Tesla. I woke up this morning and first thing I always do is get on Twitter and kind of scroll just a little bit, and I saw Twitter blowing up that Tesla is taking away the included mobile charging cable with your Tesla order. I am personally really pissed off about this because, well, there's a lot of reasons that I'm pissed off about this. Now, y'all know I love Tesla. I love my car. I will be a Tesla owner as long as I can possibly be a Tesla owner, if I can afford it. But with the way the prices are just like shooting up, like it's possible that it could get to a point where I won't be a Tesla owner anymore. I don't want it to end up like that, but you know, the price has already gone up significantly since I purchased my car a year and a half ago. To the point where if I were to try to get a car loan right now to cover a new Tesla, I would have to save up quite a bit of a down payment in order to be able to purchase one. I would not be able to get a loan big enough to cover a new Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. And my car came with the mobile charging cable. It's a 20-foot cable, and it was $275. I had thought before it was $375, but apparently it's $275. I don't know, because my car came with it. The only thing that I had to get was it came with a 120 volt adapter, and which is basically useless. I mean, you have to charge your car for like days on 120 on a basic, normal outlet in your house. So that's totally useless. It did come with that. I never used it. So I had to go purchase a separate adapter for my mobile charging cable for the 240 volt outlet that I have. And that was only like $15. And when I had to purchase that a year and a half ago for my car, because I only charge at home, I don't use superchargers, it was back ordered then. And so I had to put my email address and wait for them to email me that it was back in stock. And then I had to immediately go order it before someone else did. Over the last year and a half, the adapters and the mobile charging connectors have been back ordered like all the time. You still have to put in your email address and they'll email you when they get it back in stock, and they do. And then you have to immediately purchase it as soon as they tell you, hey, it's back in stock. Because your name basically goes on a list of who's been waiting on it the longest. Or you can go on eBay, and a lot of times people will just really mark the price up, and you have to go that route if you need something very quickly and, purchase it from someone else that doesn't use it. Now, I know a lot of people use the Tesla wall connector at home. That is $495, basically $500 for the wall connector. And that is like hardwired into your wall. It's not something that just plugs into an outlet. It is the outlet. And you can't take that with you anywhere. So that is only for use at home wherever you set it up. So even if you charge with that at home, if you do any kind of road trips, or you take your car to a vacation home, or you want to go camping with your Tesla or something like that, you need the mobile charging cable still, even if you use the wall connector at home. So now people are going to have to purchase the mobile charging cable, which apparently Elon Musk tweeted that because of people being upset, basically, he's going to make it, instead of $275, he's going to mark it down to $200. And it's going to come with more charging adapters, which is also stupid in my opinion, because I've only used the one charging adapter that I needed. And that's the only one I need. That's, even if I go charge at an RV park or my family's house or someone's dryer outlet, that's the only connector I've needed. All the other ones are a complete waste. So he said he's marking it down to $200 instead of $275, and it comes with more connectors. But at the same time, where are you going to get this? Because they're out of stock right now. They're still out of stock. They're out of stock of the mobile charging cable that has the different connectors, basically, and normally just comes with the 120 volt adapter. And they're out of stock of the $400 one that it comes hardwired for a 240 volt. And so you can't change out the adapters, I guess. It's kind of unclear on the website how Tesla has worded that with that one. I think it's absolutely freaking ridiculous. And I do use an Apple phone. I use iPhone. I love doing my videos with iPhone. I love airdropping to my MacBook. But that's the only reason that I am an Apple user, is because it's so great for video and for editing my videos and airdropping and stuff like that. But a lot of this stemmed from Apple getting rid of sending people the charging cable with their new phones. My new phone that I'm filming on right now, the Apple 13 Pro Max, did not come with a charging cable. So every time I leave the house and go on vacation or something, I'm having to find like old Samsung chargers and other kinds of crappy chargers that I can find laying around the house, because my kids have stolen all the good Apple ones and then lost them. So I just charge on a wireless pad at home, and it's a nightmare. And so and then all the other phone companies kind of followed suit after that and started not including charging cables. And I was kind of like, okay, whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal, because a charging cable is like, what, $20? But we're talking a lot of money here. This is several $100s, especially, you can't use the car unless you're able to charge it. In my opinion, the charging cable is not an accessory. It is a necessity. You absolutely need it to use the product. So I think that it should be included. I understand that people are trying to, and companies are trying to cut back on packaging, and they're trying to cut back on a waste of products, and they're trying to cut back on waste overall and things that end up in the dump, and make things more environmentally friendly, and also make them more money because they're not making stuff that people really don't need, including that. And I understand that there is a shortage with a lot of materials and stuff, but at the same time, Tesla has already marked up the cars so much over the last year and a half. And of course, we all expect a little bit of inflation on everything. We've seen it with food, we've seen it with gas, we've seen it with oil, we've seen it with everything else. I get it, but there is no reason for them to not include the mobile charging cable. And if anything, maybe they should just ask people and be like, hey, do you want this included? And then allow us the option to include it for free. And if you really don't need it and you're not going to use it, then just be like, hey, I really don't need it. I doubt anyone's going to say that they're not going to use it, because they know it's worth a few $100s. But it should be included. Like, I am so upset about this, because most of the people that I know charge with the mobile charging cable at home. I do personally. I wasn't going to go spend, several hundred to over $1,000 on having someone set up the installation for a wall connector. And then on top of that, the wall connector itself is $495. And now people have to buy the mobile charging cable on top of that. So you're looking at $200 plus another $500 plus over $1,000 for installation if you want to use the wall connector and have a mobile charging cable. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you take your car on vacation, you go on road trips, things like that, you're going to want a mobile charging cable. So, I definitely don't think that Tesla needs the extra money saved on not giving people mobile charging cables. And also, if they're going to do this, they need to make it more easily available. Like I said, it's literally freaking out of stock right now. It's been out of stock off and on for the last year and a half. So now you're taking it away and people can't get it. And they have to be able to have the charging cable before they take delivery of the car, or they're going to end up with the car and not have a way to charge it. Or they're going to end up with it and not want to spend the money and end up go supercharging all the time, which is also not good for your car. It's healthier to use the mobile charging cable at your house than to go supercharge. So then you're just messing up your battery more and having more battery degradation because you're supercharging, because you don't have the mobile charging cable and you don't want to spend the money on it. It's just really sad that Tesla is doing this. I feel like it's complete BS. I completely disagree with it. And I don't care if they're trying to save money or have less waste or whatever. I don't feel like this is one of those things. Other things, yeah, sure. But this, no. You need this cable, and it should come with the car. So frustrating. On top of the price inflation, which I'm also not happy about. A little bit of price inflation I can understand, but the amount that it's gone up is just absurd. And it's not like Tesla needs that money to survive. Tesla's gonna take off. It already has taken off. I have no doubt that, you know, Tesla is like not gonna make it and go out of business or something. They're very comfortable. They have had a lot of sales. Tesla sales are booming. They are not going anywhere. They are exploding. So if this is like a monetary thing that they're trying to save money, that's not who Tesla is, and this is complete BS. And I totally disagree with it. So if anything, just make it more readily available before you do something like this, and be more clear about it on the Tesla website that it's not coming with a charging cable, and give people the option to include it to come with the car, and make sure that you have them in stock for them to do that, and also for them to include that in their car loan and payments and everything like that. It's just so frustrating, this whole charging cable thing, and I'm pretty sure it all spawned from Apple doing this to us. Like, but this isn't a cell phone charger that costs $20 or more. This is hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and then you have to make that decision if you're going to use the wall connector and the mobile charging cable or what. So frustrating, so disappointing. It makes me so mad at Tesla, and I don't think that this is something that they should be doing at all. So that's my take on it. I know I had a few of you ask me, like, what's your opinion on this? It's complete BS. That's my opinion. They should not be doing that to people. We're already paying so much for this car and supporting Tesla, and it's not hurting Tesla that bad to include the mobile charging cable that should come with the car, especially when that's how most people are going to be charging it. Boo Tesla. Not happy. Not a happy camper right now.